Okay. We are doing the old league thing. We're starting with a highly questionable 2-5. Yeah. Well, maybe it's not that questionable. This board stinks. There's really not much in the way of anything you want to do. I wouldn't be surprised if this really just comes out to be something that looks kind of like Ronin money in the end. But that would be opening sacrifice. Oh, I should mention, this is League. It's the start of a new season, season 70. I missed promoting by half a game, so I'm still grinding it in B division. It's feeling like it's probably going to be about time for a bad season, so hopefully we'll struggle to stay in B instead of struggle to promote, because struggling to not demote is way more entertaining. Makes me like way more unhappy, and so, you know, I'll be like cursing stuff out in the videos, which is probably way better for viewership, although people like to downvote when I like curse out. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, board, it's a 2-5. I'm probably going to open supplies replace, maybe. I'm thinking like, this board is primarily going to look like kind of Hoard money stuff. I don't know, maybe you could work with Monkey if they think they're going to get lots of supplies. I really actually would not like to play with supplies at all. I'd much rather be opening like Silver Sack or maybe Silver Scrounge and just going after like Ronin Hoard, but that's not going to be happening. Supplies is also notably, the horse is useless with Ronin, so that's not ideal, but oh well. So we're going to open supplies, and I guess we're probably going to open Ronin with it. Just because, like, this way we get to play Ronin a lot more, right? Like, it'll shuffle, turn, whatever, and then we'll be able to play it turn 4 as well. Which seems kind of like the way to go. It's good defense against Berserker. Not that I expect many Berserkers to get played just because the board's otherwise a pain in the ass. Like, there's not a whole lot you want to gain with Berserker and whatnot, so, yeah. We may end up wanting to ditch the supplies really, really soon. Like, we don't want to end up with a lot of supplies, because then you just take, like, Monkey and it's good, although, given that I'm going to take Ronin, maybe you're going to be okay with a lot of supplies, because Ronin would indicate that I'm not going to be too into Monkey. Who knows? I don't know. It's all just kind of weird. It's not just kind of weird. It's all very, very weird. This board. This is also kind of board where I really like getting sacrifice on estates just for the little point increase. So maybe that's going to be our first target, is getting a sacrifice. Then we could even like be sacrificing horses. It would be amazing. Right? Yeah, Monkey in response to supplies. That's a classic. Look at me. So this is going to be a sacrifice buy, basically no matter what this Ronin draws. It's like worse than replace stuff. I don't know. I mean, I think you want to be working with like Hoard and such, no matter what. So then it's just kind of a matter of other stuff. I actually want the sacrifice here. Like, I'm doing a short shuffle next turn. What are my alternatives? Yeah, let's do sacrifice. We can just like scrounge out if needed, not actually draw you anything off the double Monkey opening. Right. Okay, This is fantastic. Do I even, like, do the horse? Or do I just scrounge the supplies? I guess I do the horse. We'll hit this copper. Call it a day, or is silver better? I think silver's going to be better here, because next turn we're going to... Well, I guess we don't have to play the Ronin. Well, she should play the Ronin next turn. We can just hold the horse. Yeah, let's scrounge the copper. We'll just end up holding this horse and probably scrounging an estate. No need to burn this horse for nothing. That's what it really would be for. And the hope will be to somehow hit 6. Hoard. This is really sketchy. I think this really maybe should have been silver, but we'll live with it somehow. Like, making a shuffle here might not have been the worst thing ever. I hope you Berserker attack me or something. I mean, you can't, probably. Well, no, you could. You had 2 coins, so this has got to be like 5 coppers in an estate, or 6 coppers. Right. Because you could run like Monkey Artist, gets you a little bit. Of draw, but again, like you're looking at how many terminals. Not a huge fan. I'm actually be getting a little bit too trashed down here. Like I'm going to constantly be getting these collisions. Ronin, I'm definitely not playing right now. We'll see if this turn ends up being a Hoard buyer or a Scrounge. Be one of the two. It's going to be a Hoard buy. Why would you do that? Like, you know I have the Ronin in hand. It's weird. Anyways. That's better. That didn't make any sense. Just saying. Interesting to see whether you do the replace or the monkey next turn. Given that I know that you don't have any now and they're about to collide. Why don't we take like a second Hoard? Like here, do we take second Hoard? Could. Chances are I am hitting 8 at some point with the 2 Hoards, and then I just kind of want golds out of it. I mean, will I get beat up by Monkey? Maybe. Fine question. Yeah, let's get the second Hoard. What the heck? Kind of would like to ditch the supplies. The horses are getting annoying. I don't know what point I just like buy gold over more whatever. I mean, 2 hoards, I'll buy a duchy certainly for that. Supplies, okay. I'd really like to lose the last estate if I could. Maybe this turn. 1 out of 3 chance, right? There we go. Okay, we just want duchy, probably. Like at this point, I feel like we just kind of pack the golds in and see what happens. Monkey out. I'm gonna end up giving you a lot of cards here, but it's got to be worth it. Did I even want that horse? No, I didn't. Well, yeah, probably actually I did. On second thought. There. We got a lot of cards. This is fine. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to be gaining a ton of stuff every turn, so it's not like putting the monkey out is necessarily amazing, but find out. I think you should be cursing me more. And you should be cursing me more. I would totally sack the duchy if I found it. Put that out there. Let's see, like at this point you could probably work with Artist. I mean, if you can get consistent monkey, well, I don't know how consistent your monkey can actually be. Right. I'm gonna get to trash an estate, yeah. I really don't like just getting more and more supplies. I mean, I guess at some point, you know, this thing that we were fearing, like I'm clearly not working with monkey, so who cares if you do lots and lots of supplies. Alright, looks like we're going to be trying to do like multi-village. Why would you do that? Like, you know I'm about to shuffle. I mean, I'll have the Ronin in there, like I'm going to lose sacrifice copper right here. Go over the shuffle. Play the Ronin. There we go. Surely I do want a gold. This could be replaced for me. Kind of feeling a need. Oh wow, okay. Be that way. Guess it's not going to be another replace for me. Well, we just kind of minimize stuff and we just trash a copper, right? Like we go like that. Bam, trash a copper, give you nothing. That should be the end of those good turns. province. No need to use the Ronin if we don't have to be. Okay, no monkey. It's too bad there's no Berserker. I mean, oh, okay, good, there's a Berserker. Awesome. I'm a fan. Oh, that's too bad. Didn't grab a Hoard with it. Oh well. We'll live. Somehow. This time there'll be monkey out. We can lose the supplies duchy if I have to discard. He loses a monkey, huh? I don't love that. Like, where's your draw? I guess you had two of them. I feel like they should, yeah, okay, that's better. I don't know that it'll do a whole lot, but cursing me is good. We should go after the province. We get a province. Berserker attack will screw this one up nicely. What are you doing? Probably get a replace. Sack copper by replace. Seems appropriate. Thing is, you're just not scoring enough for me to really feel like things are that bad. Okay, no Berserker so far anyways. Okay, yes Berserker so far anyways. Do I even bother with the Hoard? Probably not. Wow. I don't know. Seems fine. Could go either way. Just take province. Normal. Scrounge a curse this turn. Hope is basically just you run out of points, which I think is a pretty good bet, seeing as you don't really have a way to buy province. Just saying. Like, you kind of got to be able to buy province in order to catch up. Oh, maybe you don't. Maybe you need, like, all the duchies. I don't know. You have to give out a whole bunch of curses without me trashing them. Monkey getting played. Maybe. No. Looks like no monkey is getting played. In that case, we'll play supplies. Let's see, it's got to be more valuable to cycle so that I have the opportunity to be playing Ronin next turn and replace potentially again. As opposed to like going down to 3 golds or not holding onto the horse. Okay. I'm gonna win this game. I'm just gonna say, like, I don't even know if it's possible for you to win anymore. Do I bother with the Ronin? I think we're just trashing a curse here. Let's see, make 37 points this turn. I'll be impressed. Given that, there's 26 points remaining in the supply. I mean, you have to sacrifice all the estates somehow. Not feeling it. I don't even think there's enough points if you sacrifice all the estates and give all the curses. Maybe there are. I don't know. It's all very complicated. I could have done the 3 golds, but I feel like giving a curse, because why not? Right. Yeah. Hoard stuff certainly seemed the way to go. I mean, I would have been okay with a 4-3 there. I don't think like the 2-5 is dominating or anything. Anyways. Moving on. This board looks totally, like, normal. How do we open it? Sauna Silver. I mean, there's trashing. It's Sauna. There's plenty of village and draw. There's a plus buy in Bauble. Treasure gaining, sure. All VP, sure. Like, what are you even looking for here? I guess you could try to go up to Trading Post. I don't think that's a particularly good idea. Watchtower doesn't seem that amazing. You go like Sauna Silver, and then if like somehow something misses, you could prepare the Sauna turn 3. Seems alright. And you get so ahead off of Sauna Silver hitting, it's really hard not to go for it. Right? The other thing I guess we could do is we could start like Bauble some... Oh, you can demand Wayfarers. We should keep this in mind. Demand Wayfarer is a total thing, which is actually pointing me again more towards Sauna Silver than anything else. Maybe like Sauna Bauble, you could... I don't know. I mean, surely you do want to build, it's just... Yeah. It's good to hit 5. Is that what we're going to go with? I'm pretty set on Silver Sauna. I don't know when we're going to get the Bauble in. Surely, like, we can demand it at some point. Might not actually be a whole ton of village. Like, I'm kind of triple counting the village, but, like, wow. Like, Swamp Shacks is a little bit ugly, just because it's, like, all terminal draw. City is expensive. Sauna, we're plausibly not going to get down to Avantos. I don't know, it's kind of unconvincing. You know, I'd love to have a 5-2 here. Trading Post Bauble will be all over that stuff. Silver, Sauna. Buy silver on 3 and like not know what your 4 is. Okay. I'm going to demand a Wayfarer here. That is a thing we're going to do. Hope to get back around to the silver this way, but either way, we can like gain another one and then demand a sauna, worst case. I think we should be hitting 5, certainly. Maybe demanding a sauna anyways. I'm going to demand another sauna. Okay. Gain silver. Yeah. Just get that. Now I feel like, I'm in about the same spot, except I have a Wayfarer, which seems good. Yeah. Does seem good. I'd rather be the one with a Wayfarer than without. I still don't really know how the rest of this stuff's gonna work out. Like, it may be much more valuable to have 3 Saunas than 3 Avantos here. Just because you have all this other stuff that you're willing to play for whatnot. Surely a Wayfarer. Surely you're not going to expose Avanto for me. Maybe you will. You never know what goes through the minds of others. I think we're done with these. We could take the Bauble now. Demand Bauble. We are going to need to buy eventually, and now seems like a good time to put it in. Like, we have Sauna Silver in here. You can even be like top decking an Avanto if you expose it, which would be fantastic. Assuming I don't see both Saunas, which also could happen. Wouldn't be ideal, but... Life is unideal. Really? I'm guessing this will be demanding a Bauble for you. Yep. What do we want to do here? I could demand another Bauble. Something we kind of need to be making. Well, I have like Wayfarer on top. This could also be like a top decked city. Or top decked, I don't know, draw card of some kind. We have the Market Towns thing. Could demand a Swamp Shacks, probably not. I mean, that's just worse than City, isn't it? Really hope that we find that Wayfarer. Seriously suck to not find the Wayfarer. I'm gaining a lot more silver than me. It's a little concerning. I should probably be gaining... Well, I've only skipped 1 silver gain. It's for good reason. But, like, you might be getting up to something like a 9. Pretty quick here. Feel like you've trashed a little bit more. Well, you've trashed 1 estate compared to me. 1 more estate. Maybe 1 more copper. You have more silver. It's not actually a great position for me. To be perfectly honest. Definitely feeling like I probably should have been gaining the 1 silver. Whatever that was. Whoa. Yeah, reasonable. Burn the favor. Like, if you think you're going to be hitting 9 with 2 buys, you take Sauna, Avanto, and you're happy. Right. Plausibly you can. Like, there's gotta be, what, at least 2 silvers in those 8 cards. 2, 5, yeah. That's totally happening. Not make me feel good about my position. We'll see. Mostly I just don't love not seeing the Wayfarer. Like, I know it's a 2 out of 3 here, but the 1 out of 3 is so bad for me. Like, maybe we should have been demanding Sauna or something. Levels of bad. Oh, I feel like I really... The one thing that I think may have been a mistake for me so far in this game was not gaining the silver off Wayfarer the second time I played it. I mean, if you can top deck Sauna Avanto, surely you just do. You have the Bauble, so I think actually you're guaranteed to be able to do that. Maybe not if you, like, didn't have a second silver, but kind of doubt it. Like, surely that's better than trashing out all this copper. Yeah, this is not correct. Unless there's a... Well, even if there's another silver in there. Like, it's totally okay to be top-decking Sauna Avanto right here. And given that this is at least 3 coins, you could have done it. Or 2 coins, you could have done it. Yeah. Like, this could have been just play it all out, don't trash anything, top deck Sauna Avanto, and be very happy. Bless it. Did find the Wayfarer. Well, I mean, we have these 2 favors. Probably we can just demand Wayfarer and be okay with that. It's a little bit sketchy on the village front, but what else is there to do? I gotta be drawing through at some point, and here's how it's gonna happen. Alright, now I can safely attribute this loss to not finding the Wayfarer that turn, as opposed to, like, anything else I did. And taking that silver would have made it harder to find the Wayfarer, so, you know. Actually, it would have strained the whole shuffle around, and I would have seen the Wayfarer in a completely different spot. Anyways, don't think too much about that stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to fully attribute this loss to not finding the Wayfarer that one turn when I lose, no matter what happens from here. At this point, I'm like, I have no agency over the game. And if I win, I'm going to attribute it to you not just top decking Sauna Silver last turn, so again, it wasn't anything I did in particular. Hey, I've cleaned out all my estates. Might be a little bit less than in other ways, but I've cleaned out all my estates. It's pretty good. We have a coin top, I can get another city. Man, I am not a fan of this stuff. I mean, I guess you have a Wayfarer on top, so... yeah, it's gonna be Bauble Wayfarer. Oh, look at me, finding everything. That was actually a mistake. It's okay. Not really. It's fine. Alright, what are we doing? Probably want another Bauble at some point, but maybe we just, like, get City on top plus another Bauble. Like, I'm probably okay with trashing out all this copper. Not really. Is demanding a Bauble better? We are not gonna make the same mistake. Okay, I need a buy, and I probably want a top deck. At this point, this is 10 if we do want City Bauble. Which I think I do. I mean, there's the risk of not finding a Wayfarer, but... who cares about such things? I certainly don't. I mean, we could also top deck just Sauna Avanto and be pretty happy about that. I feel like I do need to get the other Bauble in, though. Like, now. So... the question really is becoming, like... do I demand a Bauble, or do I just trash out? What am I doing next turn if I trash out? I'm gaining 2 more silvers. I mean, I'm still hitting 13, which is pretty okay. Yeah. Or do I want 14? I guess I'd want 14, so probably we skip one of the copper trashes. 13 could be... well, it could be Wayfarer, Sauna, Avanto at that point. Right. Or am I totally miscounting? No, I think I'm fine. Alright. Feel like we're in good positions here. And I have all these favors that don't mean anything. I'm also kind of just assuming that I can hit all the silvers, which is maybe not a great assumption, but... Or I can draw everything, which is actually a fine assumption. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, it depends on when I see the second Wayfarer and stuff. Like, I might not see the second Wayfarer, a real possibility. It would be sucky. See, again, I don't know why you don't just put, like, Sauna Avanto in. This would make your deck work so much better. I mean, that's what I'm about to do. Maybe it's bad. I'm not sure. Like, it's totally okay to have extra saunas. Right now I have extra cities, which is maybe not the most amazing thing ever. This could be by top decking. You just top deck Wayfarer City. Like, that seems actually pretty okay over there. We're talking about it. And maybe you have another Bauble, in which case you can go like Bauble Wayfarer City. That seems pretty okay also. This does not seem proper. Swamp Shacks? I don't want Swamp Shacks. I may be a little bit under-aggressive getting all these cities when I have 2 favors sitting here. I'll think about that going forward. You need to buy. Jeez. I don't know how you think so much, like, still, anyways. I'm gonna try to forget what I'm doing at this rate. Watched you try to play these baubles so many times. Good, and this one should be by top decking. Like, I don't know how you undo after the first with no idea what you're going to do now. Favor? What? She's going to top deck 3 Wayfarers on me? No. Why would you take a favor over top decking? Okay, we found the other Wayfarer. Okay, 13 as expected. What's it gonna be? We're talking about Sauna Avanto, but I don't know. Maybe I want another Bauble. Or maybe not. The other option is to do something a little bit... Well, if we go like Sauna Avanto Wayfarer on top, I think I'm actually pretty happy. Is that true? I mean, we want another Wayfarer. We could also go like Wayfarer Double City. Sorry, Double Wayfarer City. On top. Idea, we'll get the Bauble in later. We need another one. Are we gonna trash this copper? Yeah, I'm not seeing a world in which we don't trash this copper. Okay, this is going to be buy something and buy something. Buy top deck. Buy probably coin. He doesn't give me favor if we're going to do double Wayfarer city. And then next turn can be like double city something. Double city province. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? We may regret not having this extra buy, but eh. Actually, it should be a coin, so I can demand. Don't need more favors. Why would you not top deck? Like that's what was driving me crazy. Like, you take this favor over top decking. I mean, I guess you'll still get your turn done because of the favor, but I swear, like, dude. I guess the one thing the extra Bauble does is it maybe gives you a little bit of reach on Wild Hunt. I don't think they're that exciting, though. Remember to hold on to this horse as long as possible, because I don't actually need it to draw, necessarily. I don't even know if double city's like better than just putting Sauna Avanto in with the province. It probably isn't. Like, surely Sauna Avanto is better than two cities. If it's available. So that puts the goal this turn at Sauna Avanto province, assuming that you don't, like, take double province or something, in which case I'll have to think. But I guess you're incapable of doing that, so not really a concern. Demand Sauna Avanto province. Cost 18. Let's see how much I have. I had what? 12 last turn? 13, I had 13 last turn. So I need 3 silvers to do the demand thing. Seeing as both baubles have to be buys. Some people need choices eliminated for them. Still don't know why you take favors over top decking. It's nuts. Actually, like, genuinely crazy. Four buys. Just gonna empty Wayfarer? Maybe. That seems super wrong. It's just, I don't know why you don't top deck stuff. It makes me go like totally insane to watch this. What did I say? I needed 3 silvers for what I wanted to do. We could probably gain this one. Right. No real need. Okay. Buy top deck. Buy coin. Demand Sauna Avanto on top. Province. There we go. Oh darn, you drew village and draw together, despite not top decking them. It makes me unhappy. It's totally undeserved. There we go, that's better. This turn's probably just triple province for me. Guessing. Well, you probably have triple in range on your side, so it might not be. Probably maybe like double province. Top deck a city or something. Top deck an Avanto. Demand a swamp shacks. Prepare. Prepare is an interesting idea. Particularly if we're still holding on to horses. We go double province, prepare. Whatever. Be set up for potentially quad the next turn. Seems good. Like my assumption is you take 1 province, so... And maybe you can quad. No, I guess I'm not set up for quad because I only have 3 buys. Never mind. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Quad seems kind of a pipe dream anyways. Like, can I actually fit that many silvers into the deck and still have it work? Probably not. Yeah, I'll see what you end up doing. I mean, triple's gotta be in your range, so... It's really tempting to play this. Well, I think we'll play the horse here. Just have a little bit better shot at connecting. A little bit better. The thing that I don't want to do is like look at how your deck's been working and assume that you can't do thing X because your deck theoretically can work. It just hasn't been. Right. I think I have to play, I mean, I can't play around a quad, but I should be playing around a triple. But if you take 2 provinces here, I am very happy with that. Okay, that is not what was happening. Right, so we're going to take 2 provinces. Which means I don't really need to be gaining much silver. We're probably taking 2 provinces and top decking something. There's a Wayfarer in there. I mean, this is City Wayfarer right now, so maybe we just take 2 provinces and top deck a whatever from right here, or prepare, rather. Yeah, I'm liking that. And I mean, if you end up quadding, power to you. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you can. Find out shortly. But I don't think there's 16 silvers living over there, given that I have like 9. There are. No. 1 coin short. Quite safe. I mean, I knew that was going to happen. You really should have bought a copper or something, or not trash one of your coppers. Oh, kind of close. Oh well. I mean, I'm winning this game from here because, well, like what? You take 4 duchies, we're tied, I take 3 provinces, you can't make that up. So, your hope is that I dud, but I'm really hoping that with this being prepared, I'm not dudding. What if I had taken 1 province last turn? Province, Bauble, something. That may have been a better move. I had full confidence that you were going to come up 1 coin short. Not really. More seriously, I probably could have played for, like we go province, demand, Bauble, prepare, something like that, and that sets me up for a plausible quad the next turn. I mean, I understand why you're leaving it at... I don't understand why you'd be leaving it at 3. Well, I understand why you'd leave it at 3. I mean, you haven't seen a triple from me, although clearly it's possible. So if you're betting on me not drawing, I guess the idea is basically don't let a double province beat you. As one possible form of not drawing. I'm thinking I probably should have been playing around quad. Although, I mean, you took all the silver, so it's not like it was possible for you to actually reach 32. I just didn't know it. I actually could have, like, totally calculated that out last turn, but I didn't, because, I don't know, I'm impatient or something. I'm going to do demand a swamp shaps, top deck a city. Look at the Wayfarer. That would make things a lot easier. demand swamp shacks. Well, crap. Now what? Do I have to depend on a dud from you? The prepare was not supposed to let this happen, of course. I mean, we're missing, 3 of our draw cards in those last 7, so it's not like this was probable at all. Okay. So assuming you're overloaded with silver, we're gonna leave 3 provinces in, certainly. What can we do, like, in income, like, against this? There's an Avanto Sauna in there. We could top deck, like, City Avanto and grab a duchy. If you take 2 provinces, what do I need to make up? I'll need to make up province duchy. Yeah, okay, that checks out. We could want another Bauble here. This should just be favors. Unless I want to top deck something, which I don't think I do. Well, we might want to. So certainly 1 duchy. The bad turn for you is double province. What are we going to do? Just top deck City Avanto? Or I guess Swamp Shacks. Demanding a Swamp Shacks is probably a little bit better. I don't need to buy. Well, if you go province, duchy, we can tie it. No big deal. The other thing I could do is I could grab a Wild Hunt. As a possibility, which could, like, be an extra point if it comes up. Or Hunting Grounds, I guess, would also be an extra point in exactly the same way. And, like, this is an in case I don't need it kind of thing. Let's see it. Looks like you're dudding. Maybe. Probably not. So probably actually be fine. Yeah, this is looking way too good a turn. Way too good a turn. Well, apparently that's everything. And there are not enough coins. Whew. Okay, so this can be province, duchy at best. Double province duchy at best. I guess it could be double province duchy estate, maybe? Depending on how many buys there are. Which means we want to hold the hunting grounds as long as possible, which we already knew was going to be the case, if it's not news. Why would you... What? No, one of these needs to be for a coin. Because you want double province duchy. You want to make it as hard as possible for me to catch you. Are we just gonna, like, leave 3 provinces still? That seems not ideal. Like, you can't be looking at what happened during my last turn and going, like, this is gonna... happen again. The reason I did it is because I bottom decked 3 draw cards and I just added another. I mean, maybe I'll bottom deck some more draw cards again, I don't know. Maybe Triple Province is really just totally a dream for my deck, but I don't think so. Alright, this should be Wayfarer first. And then Sauna, Avanto. Okay. And Swamp Shacks. And Hunting Grounds. And then I failed again. Well, not yet, but... Okay, we're looking at 20 here. It would have been really nice to be able to produce 21. Because then I would have totally gone double province duchy. As is, what are we going to do? I mean, we're kind of running out of green to worry about, so maybe we just take, like, double province estate and call it a day and say, come get me. Huh? Really, really nice to have hit 21. The other option is we say you're not going to triple, but if you double, then where are we at? I mean, we can take another Hunting Grounds. Top deck Hunting Grounds City, buy Duchy. That's our other real option here. Which maybe in any case is going to be buy favor buy maybe top decking. Put Hunting Ground City on top. Can I beat a double province duchy? Maybe. It's getting tight. I mean, I can't beat a full turn from you, which is not ideal. I mean, it's quite bad, in fact. If we're going to do it this way, we're going to try to play around another triple province. I think it is reasonable. And I don't think this puts anything within range for you. So, it's possibly fine. We'll find out. I mean, you may also have some trouble finding your buys. Probably not. You'll, I'm sure, find it all. Yeah, we'll see how much money it is, and then we'll find out. That is not a lot of money. I probably didn't have to be playing around triple. Apparently I didn't even have to be playing around double. You also might only have one buy. This is a real possibility. I've been probably a little bit lucky to be finding my buys every turn. Multiple buys. I've been adding more draw than I have been stock cards the last couple turns, so like at some point I feel like this should work. I don't know. I'm gonna like play it all out, and then it's gonna turn out that I should have been gaining silver with Wayfarer because I don't actually have 24 coins in deck. That's what's gonna happen here. That'd be hilarious. Sad, but hilarious. I guarantee you one of the things you want is a buy. I'm just still going crazy because you haven't used the top decking function of Bauble the entire game. It just seems so nuts to not do that. I might also be short village this turn, I'm not sure. There's a lot of baubles. Okay, you finally decide to top deck. That's interesting. Alright, is it going to be like 2 hunting grounds on top or something? Hunting ground city? I need to find both baubles. Okay, this is pretty good. I'm going to gain silver just in case, because that thing I talked about where I miss, although it'd be hilarious, is not something I actually want to experience. Okay. That should come first. We have 2 saunas down there. Okay, we are not experiencing it. We are like totally making it. We are triple provincing, and I am winning this game. Whew. That would suck to lose after carefully counting out your 31. I just, you know, I just counted it out in my head. You didn't even hear me counting. It was so obvious. Like, I didn't even have to think about it. It was just like, yeah, you're only getting to 31. Looking at some of the stuff that's been going on. Apparently we can't, like, flip the player order and look at the board first. We have to make ourselves sit here. Nobody's watching. Can't blame them. There's this A match going on right now between Haka and Johns. It started like 15 minutes ago, and so I'm assuming everybody is watching that because why would you want to watch this game or these games? Oh, okay. We're going. Alright, my start. What do we have? Inventor, draw, village. Alright, that's enough for me to know what I'm doing. It's always tempting to open scrap. Like, I guess, I mean, it's going to be an inventor on the 4, and that's going to be between scrap and church on the 3. The reason I say it's like so automatically inventor on the 4 is because you want to be gaining this stuff, and I guess it's probably going to be church because you'd really like to be hitting 5, specifically for stables early, so that you can start getting the cycling going. At some point, you're going to want a lot of litters, but the idea will be that your second inventor, third inventor will be gaining those. So let's do it. I don't even know if we're going to play with scrap here. Probably not. I mean, it doesn't interact the greatest with Inventor. I'd much rather be having churches later, and honestly, I mean, I told you why. I'd much rather be having churches earlier as well. So, that's how we're operating. I could imagine church scrap being a little bit better than church inventor, depending on how your shuffles work out. Like, you don't necessarily need to be adding all the inventors so early, although in this case I'm very happy to be having added the inventor early, just because I'm going to hit my number next turn. Do we want another church? Yes. That's what we want more than anything else in the world. And then this turn can be a stables. See, hitting 5's good. That's the main takeaway. And that's why I did what I did. Although you, like, opening church inventor would have had exactly the same issue, but we'll ignore that and just say that, it was my superior open and definitely not my superior luck. That was absolutely my superior luck. Your church missed. We are doing well. Okay. Set aside 2 of these. I think I want Inventor Litter here. Or maybe another Staples is fine. I'm going to go Litter. Hopefully we'll see both Inventors, because that's kind of the idea. What do you even do during your last turn? Lot of silver, that seems bad. Not like you should have done something else, but it just seems bad for you that that's what's happening. I mean, the thing with church is, like, you need to be getting up to the draw stuff really, really fast with it. Because otherwise, like, as you try to set aside stuff, you're going to murder your economy. So like here, you know, you're only setting aside 1 across the shuffle, which is less ideal than if you weren't doing that. That was your first Inventor. Okay, this was less than perfect, but that's alright. I'll just set aside 3 and take another Inventor. I mean, we'll have litter in here, so I think that's fine. I think at some point, I don't know what we're going to do with these, the first Inventor play. I guess we just can just keep taking Inventors, because, like, if you don't have them, what are you actually going to do? Right. I wonder at some point we think about, like, a Desperation for litter or something. How's this supposed to work? What do I even want? Silver? Maybe. I guess we're not going to draw it, so it's not really a relevant thing. We need to hit 4, because stuff's going to cost 3. So like if we go Inventor, litter, buy litter. There we go. The hope will just be to kind of smash these splits. I say as I'm failing. We're not buying anything useful here. So set aside as much as possible. Just need to kind of make sure that piles don't go in some funky manner. Yeah, I think I want to keep setting aside coppers. Trashing coppers, rather. Setting aside, what are we talking about? Okay. Inventor. Okay. That was getting plenty out of hand. I don't know that you could do a whole lot about it. I mean, the opening for me just worked, and it didn't for you, so that was not good if you're on your end of things, certainly. Okay, new board. Have to start paying attention again. What are we looking at? I'm kind of looking at Broker Seer. I mean, this board has basically everything you could ever want in a board. Stuff's a little bit expensive. Like you have Seer for draw, but the like main primary village draw is like Hunting Lodge Mapmaker or something, which is kind of unamazing. But oh well. We might actually open Hunting Lodge Broker with the idea that might want to do Hunting Lodge Broker with the idea that we play the broker a little bit more often. Because, like, the hope for next shuffle is that we get, like, Pooka plus something? Pooka plus Hunting Lodge? It's mostly just, like, get Pooka, because Broker sucks at trashing coppers, right? So, I am favoring Hunting Lodge over Seer, just because it cycles a little bit better. And then we see. I mean, I don't know about this. I don't know that you made like a particular mistake last game. I don't even know that opening Inventor was substantially better. It just like saw my church turn 3, and then that was game over. Right? You can't do anything about that. I should probably take a break too. We're like an hour and a half in, and it's probably gonna go a little bit longer. All right. I'll be silent for some amount of time as I take a break. Alright, we're back. So, I mean, the thing is, like, if Hunting Lodge and Broker collide, you look like a moron, and if they don't collide, you look like a genius. So, we're just gonna do it and see what happens. 2 Caravan guards, huh? Not a fan. Alright, well, this will be my Pooka. Not ideal. Obviously, probably they're going to collide down there, which makes it kind of a weird decision of what to do with that hand. I mean, they still might not collide. Okay, they didn't, so we're just going to trash out this estate for favors, probably, and then pass. Given what next turn's looking like, I don't really feel a distinct need to be hitting 4, so going up and, you know, like, I don't feel this didn't need to be hitting 4 right now, I guess is the more accurate thing. Although maybe we just, like, get a Mapmaker. That probably puts us a little bit over where we want to be terminal-wise. Let's just do it that way. Because then, like, you know, I can... It's basically delaying this Mapmaker until I get a Hunting Lodge with it, or a Gold Mine with it, or a Falconer with it, or, you know, any of these other very appealing things. Foray, huh? Alright, this should surely be plus cards. I think I'm already hitting my number. I also get Foray this. We could take like Foray plus another Hunting Lodge, for example. Or Foray plus Falconer. I don't know, the loot's amazing, but it's like fine. Figurehead. Well, goddamn. That sucks. Do I want to buy with it? Maybe. Probably not. I probably just need the extra cycle. More than anything. It's so bad. I don't know, like, why these stupid things exist in life. Loot. Okay, well, this is a clear discard. This is a clear discard. We got the Pooka. Do we go after a plus buy, or do we just take Gold Mine? Or another Hunting Lodge? Next turn, I guess we go after a plus buy. Hammer. Lovely. Who invented this crap? Apparently this is what's going to happen, is we're just going to fail to get buys over and over and over again. Sword. I mean, the turns are working okay. That's the good news. It's just, you know, frustrating. Alright. So we're gonna do yet another Foray. I guess we may as well trash the cursed gold here for favors. Because then when we do this Foray, after gaining a Scheme, Caravan Guard, it's gotta be better than Scheme. Well, maybe not. Maybe we get to top deck a Hunting Lodge. That sounds pretty sweet. Then we get to Foray. Okay, plus buy. Awesome. Hunting Lodge, Mapmaker. Go. Now I should be in business. Yeah, we should be in business. I like how I got the Scheme and then immediately got, like, Puzzle Box, because nothing matters in life. I guess there's Sword, so I get to continue to whatever. We may ditch the Mapmaker, like, we have a couple Hunting Lodges. Might end up being fine. I like trash. Cursed gold. Or trash curse over estate. I guess we'll see where the stuff's at. Like, I'd sure like a Falconer. Just don't know how I'm gonna get it. I mean, I guess I have the hammer, so that's basically making up my Falconer, but the same time, yeah. Anyways. And at some point I do want to trash the 2 curses, so maybe we want another broker. At some point we can trash it for favors. Sounds reasonable. I mean, I'm gonna be off the Architects Guild thing pretty quick here. Just saying. There's a lot of Caravan guards. Or we could trash Curse right now, given that we're probably going to end up ditching this hand. And then what are we buying this turn, like Foray something? Probably. Do I dare? Okay. That's fine. Okay. Figurehead, Hammer, Broker, Puzzle Box of Copper. Foray, okay, something reasonable this time. And Gold Mine time. I mean, that's going to be the way we're producing coin. I think it's probably Gold Mine time. We can scheme a Hunting Lodge. And I guess we'll be keeping most of this, even if I get sorted. I'll lose Broker, Jewels, to trash a Copper. Feeling good. Feeling good. At this point, certainly. Feeling pretty good. Okay, that's your turn. I am slowly, losing things to Foray, but that's fine. We've kind of gotten where we need to be on that front. Oh man. I'm getting beat up on this Caravan Guard stuff. Okay, this is just gotta get capped. Alright, this can go for favors. Let's gain a gold along with a Falconer. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Hammer, Mapmaker, React, Falconer, gain, Caravan Guard. Do we just want to, empty these things? Maybe. Set that aside. It'll be amazing next turn. I could just take the rest of the Caravan Guards. They're a cheap orchard thing. I'm drawing okay. Yeah, why not? Just make sure I get my orchard from them. And we can put a hunting lodge on top. This all seems quite good. I'm about to get to broker the Pooka for a bunch of favors. Possibly even this turn. I wasn't actually planning to be setting aside the Caravan Guard, but gosh, it sure worked out. I'd open on 3-6. I mean, it's not good. There's just not a whole lot to do with it. Probably like Silver Pooka with the hopes that you'll hit 5 and cycle enough that you're okay with Hunting Lodge. Like you can potentially see the Pooka turn 3, have 5, find Hunting Lodge, and start to get around that way. You're ambitious, you could do Caravan Guard Pooka, but it's alright. Either way, really. So there's 1 copper left. Boom, boom, boom. Doesn't matter, does it? I mean, I'm probably ditching hand on my first Hunting Lodge anyways. Or second. Or something if. Get a bit more scheme, get a more broker, get all the orchards possible. I have a figurehead coming in too. Now it's a jewels. Never mind. No figureheads coming in. I lied. You can get Foray something. Seems like a good turn. You're definitely getting it done this turn. My hope is basically that I'm so far ahead that it doesn't really matter, right? Should probably want a little bit more Hunting Lodge in the deck. I only do have 1 Hunting Lodge down here, which is a little bit concerning. I should have actually kept Broker Pooka. It's alright. What is it I draw? But I'm actually a little bit light on terminal space. Light on actually a lot here. But my idea is that I can really go seeking out the 1 copper with the Mapmaker, so I think we're probably just gonna hold. That was not a smart discard. Should have been keeping Broker Pooka rather than trying to draw off this hand. Oh well. Maybe I'll do a decision in depth about that. It'd be a good one. Look, you even have to make decisions on your opponent's turns. Especially if I go on to lose this game. That'd be a good one. I could have only won this game had I been smarter. Could have only won this game had I gotten freaking sword instead of freaking figurehead. God. Look at me, I get figurehead on my draw to X boards. It's not like strictly draw to X, it's just that the start of turn cards don't do you a whole lot. Okay, well this is all the hunting lodges, so it actually turns out to be a very good thing that we didn't do that other thing. Should this be? I think the guard. I want to get favors before I. before I play the gold mine, which I guess is not going to be actually particularly possible. I mean, I could get the gold anyways, but then how am I drawing it? So probably we're just brokering broker for favors here. And then moving it down. Yeah. Okay. What do we want? Hammer can gain, Mapmaker, Falconer can react, and gain a scheme, silver, broker, Mapmaker. Could be a broker. It's an okay thing to set aside here. Kind of like province, hunting lodge, don't need anything. I want like hunting lodge, another hunting lodge, and well, I guess we go like hunting lodge Mapmaker and then buy gold mine hunting lodge. Or gold mine. Mid-turn gain the hunting lodges. Like I want a little bit more terminal space. Mid-turn gain the gold mine instead. I don't think that there's really a pile-out threat from that side, so I'll do it this way. Okay. Things have not been going good over there. Okay, hunting lodge, broker. I mean, the hope is that I draw the Pooka. Caravan guard Falconer here. I should be able to draw the Pooka and then get back around that. So this will go favors. Then we're going to discard draw right here. Okay, this is fine. So what we can do is we can go gold mine, broker off this, react this to gain a Mapmaker. Beautiful. Do we want another gold? What do we get with the gold? Hunting lodge seems good. I don't know if I can win here. Maybe I can. We get like broker, and then we need how many coins? Surely this is the better way to be doing this. We can. We need get broker, and then we need 13 coins, which we do not quite have. So let's just go like scheme, province, and try to leave no doubt. I possibly could have won that had I been being a little bit more careful with stuff. But I don't think that you're making 24 points this turn, just as a wild-ass guess. And piling. Like, you already have your orchard and hunting lodges and brokers, so it seems a little bit far-fetched. I mean, the 3-6 was really bad compared to not that. I don't really know what else there is to this game other than that. Yeah, I probably could have won the last turn. I'd have been more careful. Okay, what's this? This freaking amulet money. It is freaking amulet money. I swear. There's nothing here. Alright, for amulet money with Alley, do you open Alley amulet or do you open double amulet? I don't freaking know. This is not a deck that I know how to play. I mean, we're gonna want a couple alleys, we're gonna want a couple amulets. Oh my god. I seriously do not know how to play this deck. Or I seriously don't know what to do here. I feel like one of these is definitely the correct decision, and I just don't know which one. Which means I should just do one of them and live with whatever happens. I vote Amulet. Maybe it should be Alley because of Stampede. Maybe you're supposed to play with Barbarian, probably. Well, there's Guardian, but Guardian kind of sucks to put into these decks. I don't know, maybe it's like 2 amulets, and then you play with 1 Barbarian just to, I don't know, screw with stuff. Like, normally with amulet money you play with 3, but I'm thinking because of Alley we're only going to be playing with 2 anyways, so no, I'm not so sure. I'm just saying, like, one of these was objectively the correct decision last turn. There is no way that, you know, there wasn't a thing that was absolutely 100% correct there. I wonder if it should be the Alley, because like with Amulet you're probably not hitting 4 again. But you might hit 3, in which case you're looking for, I don't know, buying a 3rd Amulet, which we probably don't really want because Alley's around and Barbarian's around. Maybe we just get the 3rd Amulet and we just like gain tons of silver with it, and then what can Barbarian do to you? Turn stuff into copper? Who cares? It's alright. We're up 4-0. And then, like, even if you make objectively the correct decision here, there's no way, like, with how the game goes, that you can actually tell which one was correct. Because in games like this, it's just, like, such a random, just complete random BS how the game, and, I mean, not BS, but it's largely random how the game ends. Like, this decision, one of them's objectively correct, but, like, I think if you put it through a simulator, it'd be like, oh, it's 50% to 46% or something like that. So, at that point, you know, you can't actually tell from the outcome of a single game. In other words, Dominion is a hopeless game. Yeah. It's hopeless. You don't have a chance. Like, I don't know. It's just toast. Okay. There's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. do stuff, and then stuff happens, and you never know whether the stuff you did is proper or not. Traitor, huh? Not a fan. Alright, I saw an amulet. All is good. This was the correct decision. He must have had a 5-2. 5-2 seems bad. Do we want any of these 2s? Not really. Trash 1, take a coin and buy alley. Trash the estate, take a coin, buy alley. Or maybe we should take a coin, trash the estate, buy alley. This time there's not one that's better. You just got a 5-2 and you hit a copper with your trader. This is like the worst possible thing that could ever happen on that side. That just sucks. I wonder if you Stampede on 5. You Stampede, you have some number of horses in your deck. It's just miserable over there. Like, I don't know how that happens. Like, as much as you can say, like, I'm making mistakes, like, you had no chance in game 3. You have no chance this game, I hope. You had no chance last game because of the opening. Like, the 6-3 was just so much worse. It's painful. I'm not doing anything spectacular. It's just, this is how things are working out. We want another alley. I don't know if it's that good, but I'll take it. I guess we have to play both of them. It's not really any good. Getting stuff out, so that's good. Okay, I think this should just be gain silver, buy silver. I don't know how much we're supposed to trash copper. This could be a copper trash as opposed to a silver gain. Can I hit 6 here? Yeah, probably. It'll be gold. You should be able to start getting some good stuff done over there. You missed your trader? You've got to be kidding me. That's nuts. It's like so crazy bad. Or maybe you didn't miss your trader and you were trying to do an autoplay on this thing. I mean, you've got to have missed your trader. This, there's like zero way that this is a bug. Okay. I mean, there's a bug, but that is definitely not one of them. I think you're looking at a monastery. You just want to trash down. I think it's alright. Might be alright. Do that, get abundance or something. You do like an abundance golden deck. Like, you'd have however many abundances, you stampede every turn. By province. That might be a legit deck. Actually, I don't really know how you get there, but easily. It seems like it might be a legit deck. Right? Yeah. Okay. Do we want to hit 6 more than anything else in the world here? so. And I mean, surely it's time to province for me. I mean, you're going to be provincing. You got stuff done. I think you might actually be in a better position here. I would believe it. I wonder if I should, like, throw a Stampede into the deck at some point. Not to, like, play all the horses, but just to have them. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, I don't think so. But, like, I'm over there, I'm thinking it's province time. Over here, I'm certainly thinking it's province time. Let's see, you kept one horse. We'll see if we can keep up. Look over there, looks a little bit better. What that card is. Horse, it's horse. Horse. It's fine. Province. I don't think there's really room for anything else. Could add an estate. I mean, we have the 2 alleys. It'll go by. At some point we are probably going to need it. Why not now when I can do it? Let's do it. May regret that severely. We'll see. My deck's not, like, as good as yours at stuff. If I do a coin here, can I get a Stampede? Not quite. So this just has to be duchy. My province out on me. I don't know if I was a couple turns slow. Needed a Stampede. Thought I was in a good spot, but maybe this other thing was just better. Maybe I should have opened Alley Amulet. That would have made all the difference. Not really. I mean, you could probably double. That's what I'm looking at. And that's uncomfortable. Whoa, that is not correct. Like, you should be holding these horses and trying to double province, I think. I don't think getting the silvers is proper. Like, it makes you more likely to hit province long term, but, you know, it's not necessarily what you want to be doing. I think at this point I have parity advantage in a major sort of way, so... I really hold it on the alleys. I feel like you had to be doing something to gain that back. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that getting the 5 silvers was where it was at all. Now, like, even if you duchy, especially now that you've ditched your pouch, like, I'm totally willing to province, right? We'll see. Maybe I'll just miss. It is possible. I'll miss on the estate. Okay, no such thing. Yeah, I thought you were actually in an okay spot there, and then you didn't take the horses. So that was that. All right, what do we have here? River Shrine. River Shrine, Catapult. Do we open River Shrine Catapult, or do we open, like, River Shrine Cargo Ship? We open River Shrine Cargo Ship. The idea there is, like, if they don't collide, fine, you got your cargo ship. If they do collide, you toil one of them, right? And then you get to set aside whatever with the River Shrine, or that you gain from the River Shrine, and that's a good thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Could even do, like, I mean, it could even end up being like a practice, right? Like, you play cargo ship, you practice River Shrine, you actually get to trash out exactly 2 cards still. Oops. Maybe not. I mean, I've convinced myself at least that River Shrine Cargo Ship is where it's going to be at. We'll find out if that's, like, at all true. I guess there's this thing long term where it's like Governor Catapult, so you can just draw everything you could ever want with Governor, which again is kind of encouraging me to go River Shrine Cargo Ship, just because you have this chance at hitting 5, pulling something over, which probably wouldn't be a governor, it'd probably be a capital city, but in any case, you'd be not unhappy with it. I have determined. And if they don't collide, who cares? And if you get Catapult attacked, well, you get Catapult attacked. You weren't gonna, if they collide and you get Catapult attacked on that turn, you weren't gonna do anything useful anyways. Okay, I am thoroughly convinced of this probably very wrong opening. Let's see if there's something happening. Okay. I don't think there was a problem with the website, but I mean, I haven't had a problem with them, so. How's that 5? It's okay. I mean, you take Trading Post, you're probably pretty happy. Yeah, I mean, I'd take a 5. I'd take a 5. It does make it so I'm at 0 risk of getting hit with a Catapult, so that's fine. Okay, I don't love Governor at all. See, look at this. They're going to collide down there. If I'd opened River Shrine Catapult, I would have been sad. There you go. Like, what more do you need to know? Should this be a village? Probably. That is very good for next turn. That will make sure that stuff collides. And then we'll pull a Catapult over. It'll be all good. All good. Uh-oh. Didn't account for this. 1 out of 3 chance that I'm really sad. That's what we're talking. I mean, I'm already actually pretty sad, because... Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't end up being sad in that fashion. I do want to trash the Necropolis, right? Certainly. I guess we could do the practice thing and gain 2 things. In this case. Okay. We're going to gain a Catapult for sure. And a blessed village, probably. The question is how do I want to sort things out? I guess we should see the boon first. That'll go for next turn, and so we will set aside the catapult. And we will put the overgrown estate copper into the discard pile here. So that hopefully the river shrine can hit the Ogi, as they like to be called. Oh. Wow. Well, we're going to be thin. I guess this wants to gain a silver then. Yeah. I mean, it could gain a blessed village just to see if we can get a little bit of extra cycle, but both of those things are gone, so... Yeah, I guess it's got to be a silver. I mean, I guess we're just going to get catapult attacked every turn, potentially. That would suck. Well, I don't get catapult attacked here. Potentially we can make it up to a 5, which would be very, very beautiful. Okay, so this will be a governor, which is good. I'm thin. Certainly thin. Do we even want to... I mean, we're playing River Shrine next turn, so stuff will be cost reduced, and we'll have potentially extra buy. The question is like, do we actually want to set this aside? I think the answer is no. I'd actually rather have the cargo ship money. And if we don't get attacked, that's just icing. Okay, I mean, we're not going to get attacked. Okay, this is good. This is good. I don't even have to be playing River Shrine. Like, I can take the extra buy out of it. Give a curse, maybe. Get another governor. I could get another governor here, which I guess we should just do. Out of the River Shrine, specifically. So much for playing the River Shrine. We're gonna come up short on this prophecy due to circumstance. We want this turn like a Marquis. Gotta get some buy in the deck. Setting a Marquis aside would be the worst thing ever. Okay. Because this is... I mean, we're looking at 5 coins right now, which does make things a little bit awkward. I guess we could also remodel this cargo ship. What do we do with it? I mean, we could also just gain 2 golds, set aside a governor. We could remodel into whatever it is next turn. Remodel a blessed village next turn into the Marquis. That seems reasonable. You're going to remodel a silver to start the turn into another governor. Yeah. Or we just gain golds. Gain gold. Draw. Trash. Buy Marquis. Be thrilled. It's obviously not the greatest thing against a catapult attack, but, I mean, what you gonna do? I ditched my River Shrine, which will make it a little bit harder to deal with curses. On the other hand, like, you don't even have your hovel out. No, you do have your hovel out. Whatever. I think I'm still probably a lot thinner. Where'd that copper come from? You buy a copper? Did I buy a copper? Did I gain a copper? I don't know. That's weird. I guess you must have bought a copper. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I don't need a village that badly, do I? I'm only mostly dependent on it for this turn to work, but, you know. Other than that, don't really need it. Okay. Okay, I think we're just gaining some golds. I guess we could do a remodel into like a capital city, which I guess we don't have any opportunity to do after. So, I mean, we'll do it now to not give you one extra card that you could do something with. Alright, this could just be like Marquis Blessed Village, which I think we'd be pretty thrilled with. That is actually, like, really, really unuseful. We don't want it in hand against a catapult attack, so I'm next turning that. Well, I should have some cards. I mean, something is going to happen to them. I'll promise you that. Bam. Probably just going to eat these curses. There's not really room in my deck to add another catapult. Deal with them. Or a River Shrine for that matter. I think. I don't know. Really. I'm not remodeling. Rogue, huh? Isn't it better just to, like, gain stuff? I think. Find out. I mean, I think it's better to be drawing and just kind of gain stuff, as I say. I'm getting golds with at least 2 of these. Oh, stupid ass wisp. Do 1 remodel into province. I guess we could actually do this into a state. What would I want with the province? Like a capital city? That seems better than 2 provinces and not occur in an estate. I'm trying to be really conservative here just because I don't think that there's like any risk of really losing unless I have a complete fail turn. It is possible. I mean, there's quite a bit of gold here. This is me like gaining the blessed villages back. Okay. The main thing is you still need to like add non-governor draw if we're going to be using these governors for what they were intended for. I do wonder if like I could just take 4 provinces this turn. It's a little bit hard without a river shrine, but keep governor blessed village Marquis. I guess actually better to keep capital city. No real point in. So we're gonna draw with governor first. That's an option. Capital city can get me a little bit of money, but that's not really what it's intended for. Okay. It might be a little bit ambitious to... Well, I don't think it's that ambitious to get 4 provinces here. Have another gold, right? Yeah. I mean, surely we should just do that. Right. Yeah. And then I can figure it out next turn. I'll just kind of put this game away here. Complete the 6. The 5-2 is probably not good, and the governor was definitely not what you wanted on 5. So, like, I don't know. Really, these last game I thought you'd probably have me. But some of these games, I don't know that there's a whole lot for you to do about it. To be honest. I mean, on the 5, I mean, it has to be trading post or river shrine. You can't be taking governor. It's like the big no is no governors. And we should end up having a couple turns from here to do whatever. We didn't actually increase stock cards in the deck, so I think we'll probably be mostly okay.
Like, if you can make 31 points next turn, all the duchies, a province, and an estate, or a curse trash, I'm not feeling it. Really not feeling it. And that's like probably with you doing remodels, right?
So we're just going to be drawing out. We don't have any buy. I don't see how this works. You have to take the River Shrine, clearly. I thought you had to take the River Shrine clearly, because what you need to do is you need to like get there to be more buy in your deck, which River Shrine plus some villages will do. Like, you need more than all the duchies in the province, and you just burned all your governors, so I don't think it's realistic. Okay. Discard. This would be 2 duchies. Or Marquis something. Okay, 2 duchies. So really what we're trying to do here is just like do a gold gain. Go. Alright, I think that was all of them. Good start to the season. That'll be it. So move on from here and go on from here and hope things keep going this way. And I'll see you all